Civil War is the Warhead Crew's internal gaming event tradition. As an annual occurrence, Civil War has been fought 6 times, beginning as a 40k gaming day and later transferring to the scenes of the Horus Heresy. The focus of the event has always been in the camaraderie and the visual aspects of the hobby in miniatures and terrain, with friendly games in a secondary role. One's wargaming hobby might be entirely different depending on who they surround themselves with. In a like-minded company where everyone feeds off each other's inspiration and shares the same gaming values, it's a creative and a social joy like no other. Civil War is as much about the journey as it is the destination, as the preparations begin early on before the actual gathering. Tradition calls for secret mustering of new assets, unexpected reinforcements, or completely new surprise armies, which are presented to other players in the morning of the gaming day. We look forward to this moment the entire year, as it is always a spectacular culmination of artistic efforts and unique vision shaped to miniature form. There is nothing quite like astonishing your friends with something that you've put so much thought and effort into, and then entering the battlefields deploying the forces for the first time. Assembling a new force is often quite labour-intensive, especially during the last few weeks leading up to the big day. But the shared sense of hobby thrill is very addictive. It's the pinnacle of the hobby for us. When it comes to the gaming, army lists and meta, the event is of a casual nature. Civil War army building is restricted to rule out heavier assets and the most powerful characters, with regular infantry in the spotlight. We feel the emphasis should be on the thematic list building, aiming to create as unique, interesting, or narratively inspired forces as possible. Civil War army building values are out-of-the-box thinking, the rule of cool and anti-competitive choices, ideally resulting in flavourful grassroots skirmish lists, following the official background story. Civil War is fundamentally designed for 8 participants, each fighting 3 battles during the event day. The pairings are randomised for each round and may result in new alliances formed or former ones broken, as is the 30k spirit. The first game is usually a clash between 2 players, the second one a 2 versus 2 doubles game, with the third battle being a free-for-all carnage for 4 simultaneously competing generals. Our carnage game also uses randomised unit activation, taking apart the usual turn structure for a bit of fog of war and more engagement on all sides. It's been exciting to follow Civil War spread to the worldwide community, with folks like MP Miniatures in Spain, the Heresy Hammer in the UK, and the Sunset Heresy in the United States adopting the system for some local events, each adding cool and interesting features of their own to take the format further. Thank you for spreading the good word. You can find the Civil War rules primer, army composition and coverage of our past events at gowarhead.com. Just look out for the header link. We're always happy to chat and offer help as well. Let's be in touch.